Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode on the Velocity channel. Listen, we have to get into this scenario right here. It's going to be the difference between you actually paying off your loans quickly and not paying your loans at all. All right, this is going to mean the difference. And I want you to listen to this question that I was asked. It's a very brilliant question, very, very good question. I want to get right into it. All right, but before I get right into it, please like, share, and subscribe because the whole world needs to know about velocity banking so that economies can get better. All right, so the question was asked: if I get paid bi-weekly, okay, and I make tips weekly, when should I deposit? When should I make my deposit into my credit card? When should I make my deposit into my line of credit? Should it be weekly or should it be monthly? All right, very good question. So let's get right into it. Let's say you have a balance on your credit card of $12,000. Okay, $12,000 balance on your credit card. All right, this is the balance. We'll go ahead and abbreviate that with the B. Okay, now your credit limit, okay, which we're going to abbreviate with the C. Okay, your credit limit is about $15,000. So let's just say that. Okay, that you have as a credit limit $15,000. Now, let the numbers, and this is very important, when every decision comes to your mind about finances, always make that decision based on the numbers, not based on the charisma of the leader, right, or the representative, or not based on the charisma of the person that's talking to you, but based off of the numbers. Please, when it comes to finances, make your decision based off of the numbers. All right, and let me show you what I mean. $12,000 is your balance. Your credit limit is $15,000. Let's say the balance, right, is at 21%. Yours may be higher, right? 21% annual percentage rate. Okay, yours may be higher, yours may be lower, all right? But I want you to look at this, okay? Remember that on credit cards, many times that balance is calculated how? Yes, it's simple interest, but how is it calculated? Average daily, right? Average daily. The balance is calculated, that interest is calculated daily, on a daily basis, okay? So let's say your balance being the 12,000, what are we going to do to make sure that we break that down into manageable chunks, right? Into how much you're actually paying in interest dollar-wise each day. How do we break that down? You want me to break it down for you? Let's do it. Let's take $12,000 because that's the balance, all right? And it's multiplied by 21. So what do, right? 12,000 multiplied by 21. So we're just going to do it like this, 12K, and we're going to multiply it by 21%. Okay? So let's go ahead and come up with that answer. You want to? Okay, now warning. I used ChatGPT for this, all right? I had to ask it, hey, what's 12,000 multiplied by 0.21, which is 21%? Remember the decimal point. You got to move that over to the left. And it said $2,520. Absolutely, you can use ChatGPT, all right? And, you know, we had ChatGPT before ChatGPT, right? With the velocity banking tool that we have, yeah, you just plug it in and it actually tells you where your money should go. But that's an aside. Let's get back to the point. $2,520, what? A year, okay? If you keep that $12,000 balance, that's what you'll be getting charged in interest, all right? So $2,520, what do we do with that then? Since it's a year, right, and 12 months are in a year, we divide that by 12, and it's going to give us something a month, isn't it? $210 a month. Now, what we're going to do further is we're going to break that up, okay? So stay with me. We're going to break this up, and don't you worry about it. We're going to line it out, right? Line up on line, okay? So here we go. We're going to take 210. So stay with me here, all right? Stay with me, okay? Then we're going to take 210 and divide it by 30. Why are we dividing it by 30? Why? Because there are 30 days in a banking month. In a banking year, there's 360 days. And that's what we're going to utilize. Okay? 210 divided by 30 equals $7 a day. Okay? That's what you're getting charged. Now, you said, hey, when should I make my deposit? Into the credit card. You want me to, should I make it weekly or monthly? Okay? It all depends. How much do you want to get charged in interest? Because if you make a deposit, right, towards the $12,000 balance, okay, if you make it bi-weekly, right, let's just say that $400, getting paid $400 bi-weekly, you're making that bi-weekly, right? But, what if you were to make that weekly? And let's say you get tips of $100 weekly and bi-weekly of $400. How much do you want to get charged in interest? If you made the payment weekly, right? Let's say of $100, just your tips. Well, this would go down. This number would go down, wouldn't it? So, right? So then it would be 21% of 11,900, which would be less. You would be getting charged less, right, per week. But if you waited for the whole month to pay it, you'd have to pay that $7 a day. Would you not? Just make the decision. Hey, do I want to lower this number a day? Because that's what you'll do when you pay weekly. Or do I want to wait until the whole end of the month and pay the whole $210 in interest? That decision is up to you. And I'm sure that you are going to make the right decision based on the numbers. Because you know that 6, 5, right? 4, 3, 2, 1 is less than, that makes the letter L. That's how I remember it. Okay. 7 a day. Are you tracking? So if you make that deposit, whoosh, that's less, right? Because that principal's going down. That's less that the interest has to feed on. And that's how it works. I trust I answered your question. Thank you so much for putting up with me. And I want to see you. Please continue to ask questions. You're not going to stump me, all right? We want you to use a tool as well. Don't get discouraged. We got a tool that you can use to make sure that you don't have to go through all this, because your life is busy enough, I'm sure, all right? And so that you can get out of debt faster and build wealth, all right? Folks, thank you so much for watching this. Please share it. Please like it. And tell everyone you know. All right? God bless you. Take care.